What to do to outlive the wilderness? If you ever discover yourself missing in the woods, among the most significant things you will need to know is how to eliminate and capture food for you personally to take in. Even though many men and women are in opposition to the killing of animals, even so in terms of survival you must have the ability to give your physique the capacity and power to survive till you might be rescued, and for numerous this signifies by killing an animal to eat to outlive. There are numerous various approaches that you can destroy your food to consume. Of course, one of the simplest and frequent methods to eliminate your meals is by the use of a knife. Nevertheless, there are many folks that do not have knife when they turn out to be misplaced in the woods and need to use other strategies to seize their food. Fish might be caught barehanded without an use of a weapon, and for larger and smaller sized mammal animals it is possible to seize them inside or entice and then eliminate them using the utilization of a rock. Capturing meals anyhow possible is very substantial and means every little thing for your survival within the wilderness. Right here is actually a short list of some of the easiest animals to hunt, get rid of, and acquire beneficial power and protein from. Porcupines, they are quite slow-going animals and very simple to capture and acquire vitamins and protein from. Fundamentally, should you can walk and hold onto a stick, you will be currently one phase ahead of capturing your bestial, killing it, and then consuming it. Nonetheless, a porcupine does not go down so effortless, and numerous individuals locate which you must conquer them inside the head continuously just before they can be assumed dead. The simplest strategy to put together the bestial for cooking and consumption is to roll more than the porcupine onto its back, after which minimize it open up via its chest and stomach location. Simply because porcupines have quills, you would like to steer clear of them if whatsoever possible so that you do not stick yourself. The quills can very easily be eliminated from the within with the abdomen without even having to touch the quills. You can then take the meat from the porcupine and cook it more than a hearth. Porcupines happen to be utilized for several years for individuals who've turned into missing inside the woods, and an easy approach to score some food whilst trying to survive the wilderness. Fish will also be quite easy to get for that usage of food. Typically a survivalist will pack a hook and line just for fishing purposes. Although this really is one of the simplest methods to capture meals, you'll be able to nonetheless capture fish without having a hook and line. You simply discover where the fish are swimming and pin them down to the bottom of the H2O source barehanded. You can also discover it quite basic to locate a stick using a pointed end and stab the fish as they swim by to capture your meal's supply. Fish may also be full of protein and nutrients that your body requirements to survive. Basically skin the fish and cook them on your hearth and you've got a tasty and satisfying meal to help you by means of your wilderness survival. It is possible to also consume the fish uncooked. Nonetheless, in case you have the hearth and ready and accessible, survivors find it simpler to take in when cooked. Snakes, bird, as well as other aquatic animals. Snakes are another bestial that could be effortlessly caught when you are trapped out inside the wilderness. For that non-venomous snakes, you can simply capture them with your own arms or by the utilization of a sharp stick for venomous kinds of snakes. Birds will also be a really well-known food item once you are trapped inside the wilderness. Even though birds on their own are hard to seize unless of course you have a gun readily available, you can even take in bird eggs through their nests within the trees. Soon after you might have retrieved the bird eggs you wish to ensure which you break the egg and cook it thoroughly. Bird eggs are filled with vitamins and minerals and protein and are one of many leading meals that survivalists will choose to eat when missing in the wilderness. You can also seize other aquatic animals aside from fish, including crayfish, clams, and turtles. They are simply caught by your bare palms or using a sharp stick and ought to be cooked completely. These varieties of little aquatic animals can be discovered in numbers in many various freshwater locations. Your alternatives actually are limitless in relation to locating, capturing, and consuming an aquatic type animal.